Looking for a place to talk with a load of Ninjago community members? Look no further, as my Ninjago Discord server is the perfect place. If you're interested in Ninjago competitions, events, and a lot more, trust me, you're going to love it there. Link will be at the very top of the description. We hope to see you all there. Look, I really need to talk about this. It's something that I always see pop up every now and then, and that is the new style of Ninjago animation that WildBrain has been utilising. There's something very specific that they do with their animation that some of the Ninjago community seem to mistake for a problem or an error in the animation. I am not going to waste any more time with this intro, so let's just get into it. I present to you squash and stretch animation. This is a type of animation that usually makes for much smoother overall animation, which is very clearly true when you take a look at some of WildBrain's animation for Ninjago. The underlying issue with this comes around when you pause a Ninjago episode on a decently fast-paced scene or some kind of action sequence. Up on screen you are seeing examples of what this can look like, and that's exactly where the squash and stretch part comes into play. A really quick Google search will give you your answers as to what this is, and let me just tell you, when you see this in Ninjago episodes, it definitely isn't an animation error. You see, if you can manage to look past this, you'll realise that this effect makes for much smoother animation, which of course makes Ninjago look, well, a whole lot smoother. The only downside it brings is found when you pause the episodes. That is literally it. What gets irritating and obnoxious in some cases is when fans mistake this type of animation for an error, an issue with the animation. That is perfectly demonstrated by this interaction here over on Twitter. Somebody asked Tommy Andreasen, one of the co-creators of Ninjago, about this, and he responded with, "It is meant to be watched and enjoyed, not paused. If it plays well, it plays well. I agree the frame presented is not pretty and could have been handled differently, but there are almost 20,000 frames per episode. My approach as a producer needs to be holistic," which I couldn't have said it any better myself, honestly. So what should you take away from this video? Well, just know that when watching the episodes, if you pause it and happen to come across a shot like this, do not think it's an animation mistake. In reality, it's for the greater good, as when watching the episodes in motion, it creates a much smoother experience, and it definitely isn't an animation mistake. Hopefully this one was informative for you guys. I feel as though this just had to be said in a video. If you did enjoy it, then make sure you go down and drop a like on it and subscribe to the channel with the post notification bell turned on. It would help me out a lot on the road to 2,000 subscribers, and that way you won't be missing out on any future Ninjago content from me. With all of this finally being said though, I will see you all in my next one.